Mark, are you happy as a team with what you got out of that game? Satisfactory exercise?
Yes, certainly. I think we've got a huge amount from it. Very happy sat here after this, last 3 days. I think in all departments we gradually got better throughout the game. Certainly in the field and from the fielding and bowling point of view. I think our batters, batted fantastically, and it was good to get those 200s from Bell and Trott. Fantastic. I think with the emphasis on big first innings scores over here, we've not shied away from saying we need to score big runs. The importance on a good start is obviously highlighted, and the way Carberry and Root batted up front I thought was great. And again, putting a value on your wicket, Trott and Bell again last night, making sure that we were only 2 down overnight was important. People are looking and go, oh, it's a warm-up game or whatever, but to put value on your wicket is important. To set, we knew as a team what we wanted to do and the way we wanted to go into today, and it was important that they didn't get out, and they didn't. So, a lot of positives from that. And as I say, from the fielding and bowling point of view, I think the first day obviously wasn't great. So there's reasons for that, bit of rustiness. That's why we're here. That's why we're here 4 weeks early, to make sure that we have the games and clear the cobwebs before the first test match. And then again today, the big guys I thought were fantastic.
I was going to ask you about the tall fast ball, obviously hoping that seems what the right deal close to now. How did they measure up?
Yeah, as I just said, I think they've improved through the 3 days. Got rid of that bit of rustiness. Stephen Finn got a long spell there as the guys were seen, and certainly the last 4 or 5 overs, he really was hitting the straps again, hitting a great area. His pace was up. Boyd Rankin, I thought, was fantastic all day. Again, like such height, he plays pace and bounce, and he's looking to be pretty. Useful, coming out, pretty useful weapon.
Do you want to swap position?
Exactly, obviously. Yeah, pretty useful weapon, and he's bouncing straight wickets. And Trent just got, again, better and better, so we've got more rhythm as the game went on, and certainly as today went on. Got the ball reversing a little bit at the end, so that was a good opportunity to practice that skill as well, which I thought we were very good at. And as a fielding unit, I thought we were great throughout the whole.
Of course, you're not going to judge the play on one enemies, but Gary Ballance trying to force his way into the side to get a first ball is not what he would want to deal with that, and we're kind of look to go from here in terms of trying to resolve that situation within the drilling and reversing that.
Yeah, look, it's almost written in the stars that that's going to happen. Guys away scores a huge amount of runs, turns up over here, all excited first and gets it up. I think it's happened to a few of us in the past. It's no great drama, first and foremost. There's a lot that goes into preparing for a test series, and it's not just one innings in the middle. There's a lot of netting, there's middle practices, there's generally how you are around the press room. There are a lot of things that come into being international cricket. So you can't just judge a guy and walk through the team and looking back. So he's hitting the ball brilliantly in this. He looks the part, and you'll get another opportunity, I'm sure, to go to school.
How's Gary doing?
He seems another one of those kind of unflappable characters, to be honest. He sort of had a bit of a bright grin on his face, and I think that's the best thing to do. You have to just laugh it off and go, oh well, there you go, dust yourself down and back on the horse. There's no point taking it too seriously and taking yourself too seriously and getting too down and beating yourself up. That's the worst thing you can do. He hasn't seemed to do that. He's been full of fun out, in the middle, and as I say, that's the way to be, and he'll get another opportunity, and hopefully gets for us.
Just on your own form, it's been a while since a big score yourself. One, how are you hitting in the nets? And two, how important is a score to you in the next 2 matches before the first test?
Well, if I scored runs in the nets, I reckon I'd probably have about 100 runs at home. been hitting it brilliantly, moving well, feeling really good, and that's one of the main reasons it's disappointing not to get runs in the middle. But all you can do is keep doing what you have been for many years, and know that it's going to turn around, and that skinny faint Nick, you'll miss it, or hopefully middle it, one call me. But as I say, just keep working hard, and it's going to turn around. Of course, it'd be nice to get a score in the middle in these next couple of games, take a bit of confidence into the Test series, but ultimately, it's remembering that hitting the ball well in the nets is one thing, scoring runs in warm-up games is another, but ultimately, come the Test matches, that's the important time to really score. So if I went, 0 in all these warm-up games, but I've got 100 in the first Test, I'll bite your arm off.
Last couple?
Yeah, Matt, the bats looks like they're stopping to get a bit towards the end of that third day. Isn't it you taking this game into the third test when you're back here?
Yeah, I think you can and you can't. Grounds like this, they obviously have the different wickets they're playing. I don't know if the Test wicket will be similar to this. And the first day there wasn't a crack in sight. Halfway or 3/4 through the first day, suddenly these long cracks appeared, and the second day that opened up quite a lot. But the Test, last Test match here, when we were here in 2010-11, there were no cracks. So yeah, you can, you put it in the memory for when we come back here. But each wicket you have to adapt to. It could be a completely different. It could be a quicker wicket from the off. Could be slow. Who knows? It might be really dry. And reverse swing might come into play. You don't know what's going to happen. So we'll turn up when we do the third Test and go from there.
Last one?
Have you enjoyed the captaincy experience, man?
Yeah, I really have. It's been it's been good fun. It's been good fun to sort of be in charge and have a bit of power. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been a sort of tough few days because obviously a pretty good batting wicket and trying to stay on top of getting certain fields in place and everything else. But this group is a very easy team to lead. These guys, they know what they're doing. There's not a great deal for you to do off the pitch. And as I say, really enjoyed it. But back to cricket.